often. Oklahoma. Here we are in northern Oklahoma. We're in Kansas, bitches. Carry on my wayward son. One side Oklahoma, the other side Kansas. Wichita, Kansas. Bumpy as shit. We're in Emporia, about to eat a Subway because we're starving.
He spent his whole life trying to.
Still in Kansas, but we're getting close to Missouri.
He finally drank away. This time it was and the strength he had to get.
That's where the most popular girls in school live. We are in Kansas City, Missouri. Thanks, Missouri, for having the convenient welcome sign. Not. We'll just have to get the Missouri welcome sign on the way back. This is Kansas City, the city of fountains. 10 of Missouri. The city's actually really big. This is like the first real big city we've seen. Like Oklahoma City and Wichita were tiny as shit. This is big. Beautiful Missouri River. Rust Belt city. We are definitely making our way down up the country. Like, we've made so much progress. Starting all the way down to Texas. 170 miles from Des Moines. Missouri. Sky is absolutely gorgeous right now. Nice wispy clouds, blue sky. Here's Carson City, Iowa. That construction better not stop us. God damn you, Iowa, you bitch! You son of a bitch! Alright, Iowa, last state before we hit Minnesota. We're definitely making our way up. Iowa Country Store.
600 feet.
Amish Country Store, my bad.
Waiting for the sun to water to cover up my I run the water very, very, very hot.
There's no signal right now, boy.
Forced into his brain by a bully, a madman, a classmate of rage. Just at 15, young Larry was sent to his grave. And we joined together in the arms of the slurs with all life on a cold September night. And turn right onto the ramp to I-35 South.
Look at all that dust. That was a fail.
I'm dizzy.
That was a fail.
Then he goes back to be normal. Like what the fuck?
Alright, y'all. We're heading back north.
In a half mile, continue on to I-35 North.
He's across the river.
We are nearly out of Iowa, like literally a few minutes to go. There's the border. There's Iowa. There's us. There's Minnesota. We're literally at the edge of the state. Finally. Maybe it's the anticipation that's made it feel so long, but it definitely has felt like a very long state. I ain't joking. Almost Minnesota. The landscape has changed quite a bit. I mean, it's still very similar, but yeah, it's a little different. There's a lot more pine trees popping up sporadically, showing that we're going really far north. I think that's the border. Right under that bridge, Ryan. I can see trees in Minnesota right there. We are about to cross the state line. We're gonna stop at the sign. There it is! Minnesota! Finally! I mean, we're not all the way there to our destination, but damn, we're in the state! Woo! It's huge! It's like, all the other signs have been tiny, this shit is huge. All these pretty pine trees around. And there's Iowa, all the way down there. There. And this leads all the way to Canada. It's cloudy up here. Well, it was partly cloudy further south in Iowa. And as such, it's not as hot. One down. 9,999 to go. So we left Albert Lee, or however you pronounce it, heading north to Minnesota. This is the northernmost state besides Alaska, so we're pretty far away from home. Look at all those beautiful pine trees around the cemetery. It's a beautiful mix of farmland and forest. We are in desperate need of a car wash. Looks like it's a Floridian all the way in Minnesota. That's a long distance. Longer than from Texas. He waved! All these pine trees. Very Canadian-ish. There's the Mayo Clinic. most renowned medical. What is that? Spaceship? What? Spaceship? Those planes? What are they though? Like, what kind of planes are those? Hey! Base. There's a town all the way over there. I'm not sure where it is. That sky is gorgeous. Going back to the fluffy clouds. Got a Texan up here. Another drive, buddy. You probably made it longer because you might be further south than us, but still. Burnsville, Minnesota, trying to get gas. Ah, the Minneapolis skyline. Kind of blurry. But it's all the way up there. You can see it from here. When was the last time we saw a big city? It's been a while. In Kansas City, we kind of like breezed through it. It's been a while to see a city as big. But we're not really in Minneapolis yet, but still. Seeing urbanists. Yep, here we are. The famous skyline. First says we are stuck behind a Louisianan. Oh God. Okay, I think out of all the other Midwestern states we've been in, Minnesotans are the worst drivers. I think Minnesotans are worse drivers than the other states we've been through. I mean, they're not terrible, but they have worse habits. Maybe because they're from the city. And we've driven to a lot of country places, but still. They do have some bad habits, like last minute lane changes.
I think they used to like.
Here we are, Roseville, Minnesota, at our motel. With You Blue the dog. Alright, we're heading to downtown Minneapolis. Sun is setting. It is almost 9:30 p.m. We had a nice little nap. I feel a bit better.
Such a pleasure to come home because
On the Mississippi River.
I have a very special love.
Look at all these bridges. That's a pretty fun one. kind of like Dallas is kind of city.
I wanted to make a song about where I'm from, you know? Big up my hometown, my territory, my state, but I couldn't figure out much to brag about. Prince lives here, we got 10,000 lakes, but wait, the women are beautiful, to me they are, and we're not infested with pretentious movie stars, and it hit me. Minnesota is dope, if only simply for not what we have, but what we don't. It's all fair, it ain't out there, it's in there, it's in the mirror, behind the breast, under the hair. Follow the dream, doesn't mean leave the love. Roam if you must, but come home when you've seen enough. I love New York and Cali, but I ain't moving. Too overpopulated, saturated with humans. And I'm not big on rappers, actors, or models. If I had to dip, I'd probably skip to Chicago. None of this is to diss, no one, nowhere. Like damn, I'm from Minnesota, land of the cold air. Too many mosquitoes and a fair share of egos. But like my man Sabi says, that's where my mom so stay. People laugh and giggle when you tell them where you live, say. And if you know this is where you wanna raise your kids, say. If you're from the Midwest and it doesn't matter where, say. If you can drink tap water and breathe the air, say. Got trees and vegetation in the city I stay. The rent's in the mail, and I can always find a parking space. The women outnumber the men 2-to-1. Got parks and zoos and things to do with my son. The nightlife ain't all that, but that's okay. I don't need to be distracted by the devil every day. And the jobs ain't really too hard to find. In fact, you could have mine if you knew how to rhyme. This is for everyone around the planet that wishes they were from somewhere other than where they standing. Don't take it for granted. Instead, take a look around. Quit complaining and build something on that ground. Plant something on that ground. Dance and sleep on that ground. Get on your hands and knees and watch the ants walk around the ground. Make a family, make magic, make a mess. Take the stress, fuel your motivation, and build your nest. It sucks that you think where I'm from is whack, but as long as that's enough to keep your ass from coming back. With a smile and a hint of sarcasm, he says, I beg your pardon, but this is my secret garden. Alright. So if the people laugh and giggle when you tell them where you live, say. And if you know this is where you wanna raise your kids, say.
The balloon. The what?
If you're from the Midwest and it doesn't matter where, say. If you can drink tap water and breathe the air, say. If the playground is clear of stems and syringes, say. If there's only one store in your town that sells 12 inches, say. If no one in your crew